Hello everyone. In this tutorial, I would like to talk about the working principle of simple if. In fact, in the earlier tutorial, I was talking about the control statements in C language. So, among those, the selection or decision control statements normally we form using simple if. So, you can see on screen, I have taken two problems to illustrate the concept of simple if. As you know, if is a keyword. You can see if in C, it is a keyword. Am I right? It is a keyword. So means its meaning is already known to the compiler. So how the if statement works, simply if we write condition. This condition could be a mathematical expression that involves either relational or logical operators. If condition is true, we are going to execute a set of statements. The set of statements also we call as block. So these are going to get executed if condition is true. Am I right? Now we have the problem. The first problem is uh, the program has to print whether the entered number is even or odd. So input for the program is for this program is number say n, and output it has to print whether it is even or odd. So how do you write it? In fact, if we want to know in simple mathematics whether number is even or odd, so we say if the number is divisible by 2, we say it is even. Otherwise, we say odd. So the simple logic is how do you write whether the number is divisible by 2 or not? Means you have to check the remainder. If remainder is 0, then it is divisible by 2. So normally to get the remainder, we use this percentile operator. Okay. And if remainder is not 0, means if n percentile 2 is not equal to 0, then we say it is odd. So you say it is even, then otherwise we say it is odd. However, this can be done using simple if else, but because we are right now we are looking at only simple if, I want to implement this with only simple if. So then in such case we are going to write two if statement. One is for testing condition whether remainder is 0, and other one is to text whether the remainder is not equal to 0. Am I right? Let us because I want to execute the same program using online GDB, so you can go yourself also to this website, and by default C program gets loaded. So now the input for the program is say n. So you have to scan the n value. For that, just I will write a user message saying that the user has to enter the n value. Am I right? Enter the value of n. Value of n. Fine. Then let me scan the value from the keyboard. Am I right? So write percentile. How do you scan? In fact, we already gone through how to use the printf and scanf. If you don't have any idea, please go through that session. It is available in the channel. And then, so let me close it. So we have to test the condition now whether this n is divisible by uh, 0 or not. So if it is divisible by 0, then I say the number is simply I say the number is even, or else we say the number is odd. But because we have not gone through else right now, so let me write that also in the form of simple if. You can see if n percentile 2 say not equal to say 0, then you can say the number is odd. Am I right? Let me write printf the number is, only one statement is there within the if, so I am omitting open curly brace and close curly braces. If more than one statement is there, then you can write, then you can write open curly brace and close curly brace. So that's over. Let me execute this program. You can see, so it is asking enter the n value. Either you can enter here or else in the new line also you can enter. Let me enter number 33, and it says the number is odd because we have written id here in the printf. So let me change it as is. Okay, Let us execute it again. So enter the value, say 98, and it says, uh, so enter, and it says the number is even. So you can execute it for very multiple values and check whether the program is working for all the values. So I say let it be 236, and the output has to be even, so the number is even. Okay guys, so let us see other programs. This is the way of using simple if statement. If you have multiple statements, you can go with open curly brace and close curly brace. So now see, one more program is given here. Write a program to print a number is positive or not. So input for this program is, in fact, what is the input for this program? Can you guess it? Input for the program is same n, number will be given. So you have to judge it. How do you judge it? A number is said to be positive if it is greater than 0. It is said to be positive. Am I right? Positive. And if it is less than 0, we say it is negative. Am I right? Negative. I think NAGA, negative. Right? Fine. So this can be done in the if statement. You can write it in the simple if statement. If I say n greater than 0, say you say positive, and of course you can use, but it is not yet covered. If less than 0, okay, we say it is negative. Negative. So this can be written in the program. Let me change our program. So input for the program is same. I am not changing. So input is same. Only logic is different. So how can I write? If say uh, n, let it be greater than or equal to, let me, if n is equal to 0, so that has to be handled. So I write just if n greater than, because 0 means 0 can be considered as neither positive nor negative, but I am including just it is in the test condition. If n greater than 0, we say printf the number is, you can write as even. Of course, you want if you are okay with else, you can write the else statement. But so far, else is not covered. So I want to just if n is less than 0, then we say you can say just printf the number is negative. Am I right? Negative. So as I was telling you, curly braces are optional. If you want, even for single statement also, if you want, you can place. But for single statements, normally we won't prepare here also. Okay, but if you want, you can print. Let me run it. Enter the value of n. Say, let me enter say some 43. We expect it is to be positive. Then sorry, and yeah, please, we didn't change the text here. It is for the earlier program. The number is here. It is positive. So here the number is negative only. So let me run it again. So enter the value. Let it be 37, and it says the number is positive. Let me give a negative value also, -2, right? So the number is negative. So this is the simplest way of using, I can say, simple if. So in the real-time scenarios, this can be used sometimes where you want to execute certain set of instructions based on the test condition or outcome of the test condition. Let us take one real-time example of the simple if. You can see the problem is given here. So the program is going to calculate the gross salary or total salary of an employee, where basic salary is given. The program reads the basic salary, and look at this. And what is that? Basic salary input for the program. Input for the program is basic salary of an employee. Salary of an employee. So you can take this basic salary as an input for the program. So we can take a variable called as BS, which represents the basic salary. Fine. Once if you read the basic salary, he says you have to calculate the output of this program. Uh, is you have to program has to print the gross salary of an employee, total salary in an employee. In fact, the government employee salary will be split into different modules. So total salary is the basic salary. HRA means house rent allowances will be given for the state government and central government employees. Dearness allowances, daily expenditure, and also sometimes if you are moving while you are doing your duty, then sometimes you also will be provided traveling allowances, we say TA, but here HRA and DA is given. And if the total salary of the employee is less than 20,000, the company has to give some bonus, maybe on the context of festival, to the low grade employees. The bonus is 1500. So based on this, I would like to calculate the salary. So what I will do is, so gross salary, let me take it as GS, gross salary, variable name, and I have to calculate the HRA. So let HRA will be taken as HRA variable name. And how do I calculate? This could be 15% of the basic salary. So I have taken basic salary as BS. So 15% means it will be by 100. And this is the HRA. And DA, let me calculate. So DA will be, so 10%. So means 10 into basic salary by 100. So you will get HRA and DA. And the gross salary GS can be computed as basic salary plus HRA plus DA. Okay, just name the variables. You can assign the names of your convenience. Okay, DA, and then is asking us, before you print this gross salary, is asking us to test the gross salary. He says if salary or if gross salary is less than say 20,000, is a low grade employee, the government or the company would like to give some bonus on the contest of Pongal. So then only the salary is updated. The gross salary is added with actual gross salary plus bonus 1500. So this happens. In fact, this test condition will be true only when the employee salary is less than total salary of employee is simply less than 20,000. Am I right? Okay. So then only we are going to execute this statement. Otherwise, simply the program will simply print the gross salary of employee. So otherwise we will print gross salary. So, but if the employee salary, gross salary is less than 20,000, then if it is true, the gross salary is updated, then it will be printed. That's what. So, this is the, in fact, the application of simple if. So, if can, I said if can exist without else. If can exist without else. Without else. So, this is the real time application of the simple if. Let us execute the same program. So input for the program you can see on screen is in fact basic salary. Let it be BS or basic underscore salary. As you know, you can name the this basic salary with the variable name. If you know the rules for the variables, that's okay. Naming the variables. So basic salary, and let me declare this HRA. All are integers, and DA and gross salary of an employee. So these are three variables. Okay. Fine. So input for the program is simply you have to enter printf enter basic salary of an employee, uh, let it be fine, and scanf. So this salary being entered must be given to the variable. What is that variable? BS. Am I right? So BS. Fine. Then what I need to do, let me calculate the HRA is equal to, we said it is 15%. So 15% of the basic salary. So BS. Okay, let me keep it because We have already gone through the operator precedence, but advanced rule comes into the picture. So let us keep them in the parentheses. Otherwise, star and division will have the equal priority. So maybe you will get, sometimes you may get the wrong values. To avoid that, keep it in the parentheses. And dA is 10%. So dA is equal to, so let me take this. What is that? Basic salary is 10% of the basic salary. So let it be 100. And now let me calculate the gross salary is equal to, I say we have to add sum of this basic salary plus HRA and plus DA. All together will be the total salary of an employee. Fine. So I cannot print. In fact, I can write like this. Printf. You say the. Let me move it. Otherwise, maybe not visible to you. So printf the gross salary of an employee is, let it be percentile D. Yeah. So I don't know whether it is visible or not. Otherwise, I will write in the next line percentile D. So how can I write? Comma GS. But the program is not this. He says that before you print the gross salary, you check it. If the gross salary is less than 20,000, because the company want bonus for the low grade employees. So just I will check if GS, okay, is less than 20,000. Then let me update this. So GS is equal to, and GS plus they want to give the 1500 bonus. So you can add it. So this will be true only if gross is less than 2. This is the real-time application of simple if. Okay, so otherwise gross salary will be printed. If this is true, gross salary is updated and then it will be printed. This statement is not part of the, in fact, if statement. Within the if, I have only single statement. So that is the why, that is the reason why you can omit the braces. So let me run it. Alright, okay. We'll see now. What is that? It says yeah, basic salary. I forgot to write this ampersand BS. So let me write it. The gross salary of an employee is percentile D and GS. Anything is wrong in the printer. So I have to move it maybe to the line. It is not taking two line statement, I think. Yeah. Now you can see it is there. Let me enter the basic salary of an employee. So basic salary, let it be 12,000. So the gross salary of an employee 1200. I think basic salary is 1200. So you can calculate that. So 15% of HRA DA, in fact, so HRA DA will be 300. 1500 is the gross salary. So but his gross salary is less than 20,000. So bonus is added here 1500. So let me run it. Say salary is, say I say 20,000. So then 20,000 salary means bonus will not be given. So 15%, 10% of this is DA, means 200, means 2,000. I think 300 will be the salary. Alright. So we can see. Yeah. Yeah. 300 is HRA, 15%. 200 is DA. Am I right? So sorry, because we have given 20,000. So 2,000 is DA, 10%. The 3,000 is HRA. So together it is 25,000. So because 25,000 is not less than 20,000, so it is not executed. Line number 13. So it is printed. This is the working principle of simple if statement. So in the coming sessions, let us look at the applications of if else. In fact, if this condition is not true, then we will execute other set of statements. Such programs, such real-time programs, we will see in the next tutorial. So that's it from my side. So you can execute n number of programs in fact on simple if. So you can practice this simple if with variety number of programs, then you can really enjoy the session. Thank you.